let's get this out of the way in the very beginning.
Oh, the code.
Yeah. It is DAO update.
Nice. I'll update with a space.
Hmm.
All right. And you have to go to Sola Kintbot. There it is. All right.
And Marengo said she would try to jump in, and I have not heard from Winston. So
Okay.
looks like it's three of us.
All right. Okay, Jeth, you're up first.
Okay, so Atlas apparently is either hitting or at low. So our total treasury balance is 588,000. Um, our ecosystem fund balance is 46,000. Uh, there has really been no change in USDC or the Dow Treasury, which probably means that nobody is really buying anything with USD on the marketplace. And however, the Atlas side, it's gone up a bit, about I think about 4 million. So better. And I guess there's still movement on the marketplace, just not in USDC.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Pip tracker. I don't think there is any sort of update.
Nope.
Yeah, no movement. The triad pip is still awaiting automata to initiate the vote. I haven't seen
Yeah,
anything except for what I responded back the other day.
yeah, I haven't either. So I don't.
Okay. All right. So that's where it is then.
Yeah, Swax has not responded to that. So
Okay. Any accomplishments?
Nope. It was a quiet week. Well, wait, it wasn't a quiet week, was it? There was no accomplishments made. Accomplishments made. Oh yeah, this was the week I had to slow the chat down. Oh my goodness, that was something.
Okay, so no accomplishments, but it was a fun-filled week. All right.
Action packed.
Action packed. Yeah.
uh,
All right. What do y'all want to cover today?
The only thing that I wanted to cover, well, that I had thought we would cover is from the slide from last week. If you go to slide 8, right there, number 1.
Slide 8.
Yeah, it's where I'm at on here. Oh, shoot. I think I'm lagging my internet down. Yeah, click on that.
Meaning from the last
Nope.
meeting?
Is that it? Yeah. So discussion item 1 up there.
The update brew?
Yep. I think we need to go through pip by pip, see what was spent, and see what was accomplished from it. And I would like to, hopefully, at the end of this meeting, have a document or a slideshow or whatever that I can, or whoever can go on the brew and spend a really good amount of time going through what people have got for what the DAO has received in return for the Atlas that we've paid
Oh,
out.
I remember this now. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I don't know if you want to make a slide or two or something, copy and paste some stuff, but hopefully in 53 minutes, we can create something I can present.
Okay. And we're trying to connect the milestones to what the DAO received, or just what the DAO received from each pip.
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
if we, and some of them weren't, paid out in Atlas. So like on our pip tracker stuff. And I'd like to even go back as far as we can. So like pip 14, deepening Theo integration into the Star Atlas economy. Unfortunately, we spent X amount of dollars for Atlas. Atlas with the USDC value at the time we sent it, and we got Bupkis. So that's going to be a bummer to present.
Okay. Well, we have this one here that we started. So what we can do is I can add a column here, and then we can create the visual from that.
However you want to do it, man.
All right.
You're
Let's
the
say,
wizard at this.
let's put
How do we want to,
ROI.
how do we want to
Yeah.
report the atlas that's gone out for DAOcast?
What was that?
How do we want to report the atlas that's gone out for DAOcast?
In what context? What do you mean? In this or in the pip tracker?
Either both.
I don't
Because
know.
that one,
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I haven't done anything with that because that one's a little bit more complicated because it's like we want to track it by caster or do we want to just
No, total.
okay, yeah.
All right, there we go. So we'll go down line by line, and then you could easily create a table out of this.
Okay.
So pip 1. Let's start from the
They
beginning
didn't
then.
spend. Well, we didn't spend any money on that. I'm more interested in the money part of it. There was no Atlas spent for pip 1, 2, 3,
That's not true.
4.
One of them approved the expenses for the DAO every year.
All the foundation.
Yeah, this one. Pip 2 seeks approval of 100,000 USDC to be administered. So what the ROI was, they got the Star Atlas Foundation company out of the Cayman Islands. That would be an example.
I don't know if we actually spent that. I know we earmarked it, but I don't know if
We approved a budget of 100,000. So
right.
I haven't seen any receipts from that, so I have no idea. So I'm going to assume the budget amount, unless I have a better
I would
number.
say it was budgeted, but we do need to verify, and that's going in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
I suppose we can look at USDC outflows on SoulScan.
Yeah, we would go to the DAO Treasury most likely. So in the DAO Treasury, we would look at one of the first outflows from it. So it'd be balance changes, oldest first, and we want outflow. And here we are. 159 million Atlas, 12 million Atlas, October. So this pip came out July 10th. So anything July 10th, 2024? Yeah. July 10th, 2024. Earliest date we have here is October. So I'm not sure. 25,000, 41,000, 87 million Atlas. I don't see anything that sticks out there. Then we get to 2025. So I think it's probably paid from a different wallet.
No, it's paid from the treasury, but it's not, we don't actually spend the full 100,000.
See, and we budgeted 100K, but I know we've paid them out twice now. So somebody floated it or did pro bono. I think Swags might have just paid for it out of Autonoma. So I'm
Okay.
not sure. We're gonna have to
So
figure
the
that
ROI
out.
for this one was company legal entity to protect the DAO.
Yeah.
It created company acted as legal entity to protect the DAO.
Can we maybe, because we'll have to verify that amount. So we have the budgeted amount, but can we like make it red, like the 100,000 to, if we need clarification?
This column just is what the PIP authorized. The
Okay.
column of what we paid is over here.
Okay.
That's what Jith has been putting in when he has the numbers.
Right.
We don't have any numbers there. So
I don't know if we're going to be able to get 100.
yeah, I
Well,
don't know either.
we're gonna do our best, but we'll need something to mark what we need to get. So that would be a number that we don't have right here now. And it would
So I'll
be
just put a question mark here
USDC.
then.
But it would have been green. It would have been USDC.
But I don't know.
Oh,
Like
I guess
5
so.
months ago, one of those two transactions is definitely it, probably both. But I don't know what that actually represents.
Right. We'll need to clarify with Swags.
Well, actually, it's also I think all the USDC, aside from whatever is paid out to Jose, is from that.
Okay.
Theoretically.
All right.
Because it's not just what we pay to the foundation, it's also that fund that we can use then every year for other types of stuff.
Okay. The next PIP that we spent money on was PIP 5, which was the Nabathon 6 million Atlas. We paid 6 million Atlas. We don't have a transaction, but that's what was entered in. So what was the ROI on this Nabathon?
That's a good question. And this is the way back machine, so we'll have to and it's important to have these answers.
I know for certain we got Adam out of that.
Yeah, I was about to say one of the later pips cited themselves as a success case from that. You think it was Adam? Okay. If it was Adam, did we get a list of winners somewhere?
Yeah, but that's
There it is, right there. Further information can be found at Nabathon Star Atlas.
Ooh.
Here's a list. All right.
But we don't know. Man, that's a way back.
I don't see winners. I remember seeing the winner link somewhere, but Star Atlas Summit. It was probably a YouTube video then. Okay, so the best I can say right now that we have available to us.
Hopefully that's not one of the videos that ended up getting nuked with the content creators that got nuked.
I don't know. Adam Server still is around though. Funded. Yeah, I don't know what the ROI is except what created Adam Service, which was seems to be or is a tool that the community uses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll have to. And can you put something to mark that we need to figure that out too?
Figure what out about it? Oh, like figure out.
There was more than just Adam. Yeah,
what
we need to
other
know. Yeah.
winners were there that can be counted as ROI. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then this one is, what was the amount paid? Amount actually paid. All right. Next one was the community meetup at Gamescom for 7,000 pounds in Cologne, Germany. I remember this one. There was a celebration post that they made on this.
Yeah, who was the author of this one? Was that
It was
VB?
Shaddix, Kawimi, and VB.
Okay. We need to DM them and get information. I'll write that down.
I think, let's go back for a minute. I think that I might have linked that Gamescom. That was during, hey, here we go. Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought that we might have covered it in one of our meetings. Because normally when I see stuff like that, I link where the celebration post was.
Oh, it would have been SAC-2.
Yeah,
You're in
that's what I was looking
SAC-3.
in right now.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you're totally right. I was looking in SAC-3. Okay. Hold on a second. Gotta look at SAC-2. Blast from the past, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. SAC-2. And it was Gamescom. Oh, 1 of 8. That's a good sign. Hip 18 though. Okay. Seen the merch thing. Yeah. All right. So not that. All right. Bummer. It will have to get the DMVB to figure out what it was. So it would have been in real life meetup of community. What did it accomplish though? Like it harmonized. It built camaraderie. Built
They also, I think they handed stuff out at the thing too.
of
So maybe
community.
I'll get that information from them.
Hand out merchandise. Is that an ROI though? Handing out merchandise.
The ROI would be eyeballs. So if they
Okay.
handed out 100 shirts, that was 100 eyeballs that saw. It's hard to quantify a
X
dollar value, that's for sure.
SA
But
community members attended, built camaraderie, and had X views on X. X or some number of impressions. There we go. So I'll just have to mark this one red and keep working on it.
and I'm writing down who to get in contact with,
Okay.
and I'll take that on.
All right. Next one was Iris Bounty the Feast for 10,000. I
That's all on
think this
me.
one's probably the easiest one for us to quantify. I
I have all
remember,
that information from the people, like how
yeah.
many people attended. I just haven't, still haven't done my report.
So it would be some number of feast events funded. Same thing. Built camaraderie of SA community, and then we'll do a combined let's do this. Feast events funded. Some number of SA community members attended in total.
Mm-hmm.
And then some total of celebration posts had X many thousands of impressions. All right, so that would be the feast. Theo integration. What did that one give us?
Bubkiss.
Oh, is that the one that went bust?
Yep.
How far did
So
it
that's
get?
one with the broken. He had a minimum viable product.
What was this? Oh,
It
Enos.
was, yeah.
Oh, John Enos. Yeah, okay. I think this one was voting. Oh.
Yeah, he never, we paid him out half up front or something like that. It should be in the spreadsheet, but we paid him. He gave us the MVP. It's gone. You sent I think
Yeah,
you
I
sent
do.
him
I
a
remember all that now.
message.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're totally
So we
right.
didn't get anything. So we lost. So our ROI was negative on that one.
All right, I'm adding a new category to keep track of this. All right, so it's closed. Theo is closed. And this one was none. Pip was terminated due to non-performance of Pip. What? Of Pip description, summary, expectations, specifications, expectations. That's fine.
Deliverables.
Yeah,
Maybe?
deliverables. That's a good word. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Uh,
Did you put the dollar amount that we were
For
out?
oh, nope, not unless we captured it over here. Yep, there we did. Jith put in that we paid 4.4 million Atlas.
Okay.
All right, next one. Pip 15 in person community meetups platform.
That one failed.
That one failed. Oh,
Mhm.
Intergalactic Herald. Really? That one failed? Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
totally. It failed on a no vote. Okay, I see. And I need to zoom out a little bit so I can see all this. Oh, there we go. All right. So not applicable then.
Mhm.
Not applicable. I guess we should still count the ones that passed, even though they didn't give any money. Some of them are
Well,
$0 but have an
well,
ROI.
well. I don't. Hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, like, are we going to say the community council election Pip has no ROI?
No, because there was no investment. They didn't
Okay, so
invest
the
in the
investment was
Atlas.
$0, and the return on investment was 5 people giving some number of hundreds of
Priceless.
hours of their spare free time.
I suppose.
Otherwise, what are we doing here?
Right.
Why
I
am I
updated.
here? You know what? We know what that ROI was because
I
we kept
updated
good
the
track of
DAO captures.
ourselves.
I
This
got
was
the
our ROI.
I got the DAO caster up to date.
Accomplishments. Yeah, maybe we just the number of.
All right, so Star
Yeah.
Atlas DAO ROI was created Star Atlas DAO rules, expectations, and participation by community members. It didn't create. It created the venue. venue. There we go. All right. Council, it created Star Atlas DAO, council voting ability, and community representation at leadership level. All right. Ecosystem Fund created expedited funding path for low Atlas / dollar projects related to SA community. All right, at this point, we funded how many? Because that would be part of it. Filter. Yes. We funded 20 pips, or at least it facilitated 20 pips to vote. That's its ROI. Expedited 20 pips. To fund for funding. There we go. There we go. All right. Council election. I don't have the metrics on SAC-1. So it would say elected 5 members. And I think the big one from theirs was that they established like a lot of the rules in the knowledge base. At least the knowledge base. Man, what was that big thing that they did toward the end of SAC-1? SCV vote.
Yep.
Enabled voting policy improvements. Elected 5 members. Volunteer. And they gave approximately, so theirs was 6 months instead of 9, if I recall. So that would be let's just say,
you know what?
do you think we could say 2 hours every week for each one?
Yeah, if you put plus minus. And you know what? This is going to take probably 2 meetings. How do you feel about doing the ones that we actually paid out first and then coming back and doing some of these? That way I can get in touch with the authors and get the information from them on
All right.
some of these metrics. But I do actually like what you're doing because, yeah, there was 0 investment, but there was a return.
Well, I mean, no, there was a Gamescom. You know, they did that. That was probably the only pip that I think they did, unless we want to. They mostly created the beast as well. Although I think that was technically pushed past SAC-2.
Yeah, we could spend a bunch of time on that stuff.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll go down to the next one, which was riding systems. What did that one do? This one's still going?
Yeah, that's
EVI/Raiden is permanent. EVI/Raiden is permanent.
Got it. So they're still going?
Oh man, and like the amount of people that use that, you know what, going back and doing this, there's some folks that think that the DAO hasn't got very much for their money. Just that one alone was
Let's
great.
go here. Yeah, Evi.
That one I would
Do
probably
they have
say
a metric of some kind?
That we can pull.
No, but
honest,
everyone,
honestly, I would
anyone,
say that we're getting more than what we paid for out of that significantly.
the game would be dead right now. Well, maybe not dead, but there's
A lot more, yeah, a lot less players.
yeah.
Because remember, that also works for Sim as well.
Hmm.
Okay. Do they have like some kind of stats info
The
bar?
first season of Sim would have been unplayable.
I'll get in touch with Ryden and
Okay.
ask,
Let's see when it was
because if he
funded.
does have, yeah,
May 22, 2025. All right, I'll ask ChatGPT, see if he can give us the number while we keep going. Funded EVI and funded EVI community project that is used by many community
a
members.
substantial amount.
I would probably at this point say most.
Yeah, that's
Because I would guarantee that over 50% of the community uses that at some level or another.
I'll ask Ryden and see what he wants to say.
Okay. This is how would you describe EVI? What type of tool is it?
Dude, it's everything. The everything tool. Because you can play the game from it. You can find stats. I like the term everything tool.
Not
like-
specific enough. Funded EVI project that like makes playing the game easy, right? That
It's information.
HoloSim or not HoloSim, Sage Labs.
Yeah. Because you can play Sage Labs on it technically, but the more important deal is information. It is an information tool for sure. Everyone's gonna know what it is, but yeah.
Okay, there we go.
The only thing it doesn't do is play UE5 for you.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm pretty sure just about everything else.
All right, so this one, Lord Raspy, is
I don't
not
think it tracks
applicable.
individual pip.
Actually, it's none. Pip was terminate's too strong of a word for this one. He voluntarily made good on it to give it back. Pip was canceled. Yeah. Due to non-performance of Pip deliverables. That's the easiest way to say it. Okay, marketing merch was 5,000 euros. That's the one we had some data on in SAC-2.
Yeah. That was VB and Shaddix again?
To expand the reach and impact of an already approved PIP 8. That was to get more merch.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have any data except Carlos said it went incredible.
Okay.
There would be posts
I'll
and
ask,
pictures of a trailer, apparently. All right.
And I'll ask VB and Shaddix on that too.
All right, I'm just gonna mark this one red, and it's not gonna read very well until we improve it. Okay. Next one was funding independent economic research and maintenance of critical data and resources.
That one didn't pass.
That failed too.
This one failed. Steven.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, failed. I see. Okay. Got it. Right. I see that now. So not applicable. Creation of Dowcaster role. Okay.
There was no money.
Well,
Mm,
I put what we paid out for the Dowcasters under that because
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know
election
what
was
else,
a $0 one.
because that's where the funding
Yeah.
located. So
So elected 7 or 8? 8
mm,
content creators.
mm.
What?
I don't know if there was 8.
5.
5?
There's 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were way more than that. Elected 5
Well,
content creators
a lot of
producing
people,
one piece of or one marketing uh, one content a week, right? That's what they have to do.
said
So
more, but
4 content pieces a month. And next thing we need to do is what's our wild guess on what the impact was marketing
It's still
wise?
ongoing.
it's ongoing.
Yeah. It's only 3 months though. Don't we only have like 1 or so months left?
We're basically halfway through the term.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
So
post in that Dowcasters
On
chat.
social media, earned some number of impressions on X and views on YouTube. So if we knew that number, that would be part of the ROI.
Hmm. And
Those
I
things.
actually asked Marengo to do that.
And she didn't do it.
She did not do it yet.
Marengo, dale. All right. Next one is Rogue Data Hub. I just saw a message the other day saying that they've been up the whole time.
Yeah, I copy and pasted their last response in tip disbursements thread.
Okay.
But yeah,
Where
so
this?
that is
That's
what
not
they
it.
got for their money.
Let me just copy this.
There should be there's a website somewhere. And they also did not get 8820 USDC. They got their down payment.
Bill Walker hasn't asked for the rest, so I don't know what's going on with that.
But to date, for the money they have got, we have. Can you find that website?
Yeah, I was looking for it.
Where would that even
I just
be?
realized that
I
I
don't
don't see
think
the
it's.
website anywhere.
I think it's in pip disbursements
Dang, where is it?
in their thread. It's not in there.
Wouldn't necessarily
Huh.
be in.
Maybe that's why I haven't seen much of it. All right, and how many was it? It was 20 programs. Okay. Fields. 20 programs, which Solana that's what Solana calls smart contracts.
And there definitely aren't 20 up and running.
That's what it says. These.
That's.
Yeah, do
I'm
you have their
copying it
website?
right now. I'm copying it,
Okay.
putting it in the chat.
Nice.
There, it's in the chat.
Alrighty. Okay, there are the programs. Does that mean that doesn't work?
Asking the wrong guy what that means.
I don't know what that means. Let's ask. Might as well do ourselves a favor. A second, I'm gonna screenshot this and ask them.
Oh, open a can of worms.
Oh, it's what needs to happen. That would have been the obvious question anyone would have seen if they looked at this.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
I'm not able to tag him in this, so we got to hit his disbursement thread then, or his voting thread. That's what we'll do. Which pip is this?
The voting thread is locked. Do it in the pip disbursement.
Okay.
Because that's one of his last messages that he couldn't post in voting because we locked it and we don't want to unlock it.
And it was Rogue Data Hub. I see it now. We looked at the status page. We saw this. Does this mean that the red ones are inoperable?
And it says
Okay.
it went down 36 minutes ago, or it last checked 36 minutes ago.
Okay.
I don't know if
All right.
they're
So at the
just
very least, we know
temporarily
we
down.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19, I guess. Maybe 20 if these DAC balloons, whatever that is. All right, so I'll count that one as 20. Funded website that indexes, processes, and reveals 20 programs on-chain of on-chain startless data. Okay. Now, what do we do with this? Let's go to that. Oh, can we just go to Rogue Data Hub then? No? Okay.
Nope.
Where do we go? Oh, it's a public API.
Yeah.
With this graph. Does a graph give us something? Nope. I have no idea what that is. Indexer info.
Go to the public API.
Okay, I'll go to the public API. Welcome. Redirecting you to API documentation. This website is blocked. We strongly recommend you do not continue. All right, Soul Walker, I'm gonna not continue on that, but I believe you. Okay. So I don't know how to use that thing. I was gonna say this because I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay. And we have how much we paid them on their first and only payment. So that is what we got for
All right.
that.
So there's our
payment.
ROI. Although I don't really have there's not like a so what there. So what that we did that. I don't really know what the impact is. All right. Iris Bounty, the arena. And that one was organizer secured.
Are you guys, the Super Phoenix is the only one that's applied for that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And I think that's all exhausted now, right?
No,
No? There's still stuff left?
there's a ton because you can only apply for 1 million.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Iris Feast. That one's exhausted. Yeah, it
There's
should be
like
more than
$82
one.
in there. But
Jeth, I think it's more than one. I think there we've applied 3 times.
Oh yeah, that hasn't been up. I
Okay.
don't think we.
So funded 3, self-organized community tournaments.
Have we actually paid out all three?
I sure hope so.
I believe we have.
I have not checked, but I will. Well, I guess we gotta ask. So we funded 3 self-organized community tournaments, and for the impact, which earned top 1% Twitch, top 10% YouTube live stream channels for months. December for 2 months, that way. Tournament prize pools. Actually, it was a little bit more than that. Okay, so there's ROI. Refresh of PIP 4. Clarified and improved upon ecosystem fund rules and process and procedures. All right, DAO supported hosting service. What was that?
Artie.
Okay. Is it done?
Yeah, he was approved for a certain amount, but we only paid him out a certain amount.
So he's not done yet? Oh, it says he is done. 3 milestones. 3 of 3. Okay. What did we get from it?
Artie's hosting service was up for 3 months.
We paid out 2 of the 3 tournaments.
We paid out 2 of the 3 tournaments?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it at funded 3, and then I'll ask the Super Phoenix team to follow up with that then. All right. What was the hosting service?
Where you could pay Artie
Sly?
to host. Yeah.
Okay.
He hosted Sly on his machine, so you didn't have to pay for electricity.
That
So the
looks
return
like...
was Artie was his hosting service happened.
Do we have any metrics on his hosting service?
Yeah, he gave them to us. They're in our notes somewhere.
Funded hosting. Funded the Sly Assistant Automation tool. It's right there. I just don't have any numbers to back it up. That enabled players to run Sly accounts continuously without how do you say, like, without them paying attention to it? Autonomously? Yeah.
Mhm. He gave us all the stats in his
No.
payment thread. I'll look it up. Pip disbursements. Threads. Artie.
And
Adam?
it improved accessibility and uptime for Star Atlas players. We don't know how
When
many,
did we
but
pay him last time?
there we go.
And
we'll
that's
put...
it's still ongoing.
Okay. So if we have a number of how many
Right.
players he
Now,
serviced, then that would be great. That would make this what we need it to be.
well, our payment of it closed out.
Yeah.
Still keeping it up?
I don't know. All right, for SAC-2, that one is easy. I finished it off. All right, I'll go find... I create a bullet for us on that one. All right, next one is Star Atlas Crew Adventure Production. Is that one failed, so not applicable.
Oh, right. For the actual payment, Emperor, didn't you kind of facilitate some of that for Artie?
Yeah, I'm looking.
All right,
We paid him
Dowcasters, term 1.
1,000.
See PIP 20 ROI. Temporary funding to preserve core logic design. That one is that one Jose or Jose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Retained key Star Atlas company member. All right, so Jose. And what exactly did he do? Is he doing? Was he doing? He's doing stuff.
Yeah,
Do we know what he's doing?
everything that he said he would.
Okay.
It's there somewhere. There, all that stuff.
Probably
Okay.
more.
Supporting these things. All right. So we'll put supporting HoloSim, legal or lore, legal, community, UE5, and other components of Star Atlas. Not ecosystem. Maybe ecosystem, right word.
Do you want to specifically list Embercoil?
No, you know what I'll do? I'll just replace it with a number. 7. Critical components of the Star Atlas ecosystem. So we retained him from layoffs, from being let go. Like, what's the retained him?
Furlough?
Furlough? That's a good term, but furlough means that you're still an employee, but you're in a non-pay status. From what I understand, he was going to be released, let go. What's the nice way to say that? From layoff.
I don't know.
Yeah. From employee layoffs. Here we go. There's your ROI. Star Atlas Relay Program pilot. This one is the one that we're reviewing, right? I review it. I go
Yeah.
into the website.
Funcrackers.
Yeah, Funcracker.
Yeah.
Who's submitting all
There's-
that stuff?
I don't know how.
It's submissions.
Player created
I think
short
they were-
form videos that distribute strong submission. Oh, so this is player created stuff that they submit. We vote on their quality, and what's the payout supposed to be? Whoever we rate the highest.
I can't remember.
Daily bounty
Um,
for
there is-
consistent bonus rewards on the quality of work. Okay, all right, got it. And this first sentence is what we're after. What we don't know, because it's just ongoing. We don't have any numbers to back it up. So
Correct.
funded platform that okay, so that would be the second sentence is the incentivized part. Funded platform that that what? It did something. I need a one sentence punch.
Showcase real gameplay.
Showcase.
Across
That's a great word. That showcases player created short form Star Atlas content. All right, now we get to say showcases and rewards because they're getting a bounty. All right, now I don't need the rest of this. Okay. I don't need the short form either. Player created Star Atlas content. And let's put maybe not high quality, but quality. Incentivizes community participation and social media to enhance social media presence and engagement with Web3. There we go. All right. Next one is Atom Cloud Infrastructure Sustainability.
Yeah, to keep Adam running.
Did,
And he has.
wait, didn't we
Did
already
we
do one for
pay him
Adam?
out?
Oh, that was the
No,
Navathon
that
one.
was.
Yeah, Navathon. Okay. Funded platform. And what does Adam do?
It's like it's Sly, but not. It's the automation.
Hey, there you go. Fully funded by the Navathon prize. All right. These fund to keep Atom Cloud operational. Atom Cloud currently processes 100,000 transactions a day for 104. Hey, look at that. Nicely done, Sim. I like that.
And we have another payment to go out to him, right? You've been keeping track of
Okay.
that, Jith.
So, Sim, if you're listening,
payment's
that is
beginning of the
superb. Nicely done.
We are up to date on their payments. I don't know if I've tracked everything in Pip Tracker, but we are up to date.
All right, where's the gotta have no writing systems
We paid him.
funded,
We paid him
widely
twice.
used.
The third payment would be at the beginning of next month.
All right, so let's put this one down. Funded, widely used Atom Cloud. Atom Cloud. Okay, I'll just call it Atom Cloud. Made free for all users until C4. Processes about 100,000 transactions a day for 104 daily accounts. And I guess after C4, users are paying half of all operations
After C4,
because it's
I think
free.
they need to redevelop a bit. Like Atom as is not going to.
Oops, that's the wrong one. There you go. All right.
Continue into C4.
What's that?
Atom as is not going to continue C4. It can't.
Okay, so I'll just delete this last sentence then. All right, almost done. I'm willing to go the distance on this one. PIP 31, Star Seekers. That passed but is withdrawn, so it is done. Not applicable. What else do we have? All these other ones are nothing right now. Okay, there you have it. I'll find the blurb from SAC-2 and maybe put in a couple blurbs for these other $0 ones. What I think it is.
And I'll get in. And I'll
Yeah,
get
the
in
Atom-
touch.
Yeah, that's
I'll
all.
get in touch on the GamesCon, the feast, write-in, the marketing merch, the Artie's numbers.
Emperor reviewed each pip and wrote ROI plus impact statements on what our pip tracker. There we go. how many did we end up writing? We ended up excuse me. End up writing not 27. It'll be this number. Do it this way. That, you, and you, and you, and you. 3. And we wrote a lot. 25 impact statements for your brew.
Good deal.
That demonstrated, there we go. Let's put impact statements that demonstrated ROI to the DAO. All right. I'm done.
Done. Okay.
Dunzo. Jess, you got anything?
Well, I was just basically updating. I just downloaded Artie's hosting service stuff. Give me that. That's one of them.
Right. We started on time and we're ending just a little bit over. It's going to be 22:07 by the time we're done. 4 people watched on stream and we had 4 people attend.
That's 2, 1.
There you go.
Okay, Dunzo.
Thank you for coming, Level X.
Hey,
I
Level
know
X, thank you very much for being here. This is
stuck
boring
it
stuff
out.
unless you're a nerd like us.
Okay, so those screenshots are Artie's reports.
Okay. All right, thank you. I'll update the notes. See y'all.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.